Hello everybody, welcome to GT Planet and welcome to another video here on our channel. My name's Chaz Draycott, lead video producer for GT Planet, and it's one of those days where I'm taking on the daily races again for you. We have quite an interesting mix actually this week. Autodrome Lago Maggiore in the GT3 cars, Group 3s. It's not actually a bad race, that, to be fair. I really do enjoy those cars around there, but if, like me, you've ever done any of the human comedy missions, you'll know that that is a bit of a sore one, to say the least. No DR and SR updates in Race A this week, and that's a good thing because it's the meme race. It is the special stage Route X in these ridiculously fast cars that all do near 300 miles an hour. It is definitely not one for me, that one. I want to do this week because it's the return of one of the very best special races that we've had, where it's all the GT500 cars, but also customised cars to make them look like, obviously, the GT categories that used to race here in JGTC at Suzuka. There's one car in that list that I'm going to go for. Which one do you think it's going to be? Which one? Guess? Take a guess now. It is, of course, this one. It's the R32 Nismo GTR. I think it's got Maxell written on it, but I think it's the old Zexel Skyline livery. And it's an absolute missile in a straight line. May not be the fastest. I think the meta car is the F40. But I mean, look at it. Pfft. What a list. The NSX is a belter as well, the GT500 NSX from 2000. It's the older shape, I think it's safe to say. We've got a great list, though. Absolutely brilliant list. But I do want to go in this Nismo. It's 535 brake horsepower. Does have the most power. And it's not, as you can see, the most performance points in this list. The most is actually the McLaren. It's the lowest performance points of all of them. But I really do love this thing. It's an absolute missile. It looks fantastic. I love a white livery with a sponsor down the side. Let's go qualify and see what it can do. As you can imagine, it's going to sound fantastic because it's a Skyline at the end of the day. It's got an RB in the front of it. It handles brilliantly, feels nice and stable. I've just done the time trial this morning in the Citroen road car, which as soon as... Well, I say Citroen road car, that's very generic. The Citroen GT road car, which as soon as you try and get on the throttle, it tries and kills you. Look at this thing, 160, nearly 170 mile an hour before turn one. I've got a while to set a time in quali here, so I'm going to just take it easy and not overdo it, but my word, the grip is absolutely incredible. Like, oh, never mind, understeer is real on the brakes. Whoopsie daisy. But yeah, the grip is remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Lovely, lovely car. But the thing is, I've gotten a lot of grip early on here, so then it suddenly led me into this false sense of security that I've got grip for the rest of the lap. You have to be patient around these sorts of corners. Chaz, be patient, you pig. Into the Degners. Again, not a section where this Skyline is going to be the best car, but it's one where if you get a good enough run, we've got some pretty long gears. I mean, third takes us to about 116 miles an hour. I imagine it's going to be similar in a lot of the other cars that are with us as well, but the four-wheel drive nature, I think it's still four-wheel drive, just a lot more power going to the rear than the fronts. Feels amazing out of that hairpin, really spits itself down here. Look at that, 150 before we even get on the brakes for Spoon. And we're way too late on the brakes for Spoon. We're offline horribly. Oh, this has not gone well. It tried to kill me. It tried to kill me a little bit there. But let's have a look at the speed now. The changes are instant. It's a rapid gearbox. Oh my word, we are going to outrun a few cars up here. What can it do through 130R? You know what? It does alright through 130R. Battering it off the limiter. Over the curbs, nice and hard. It can eat those curbs up at the final chicane. And you can dip a wheel on the inside there and it... I was going to say, not try and kill you. Ruined our run on the straight. 207.8. Not bad for a car that's not actually a race car. It's pretty decent. 150 board is as late as I dare without knowing the true limit. I'm going to stay in third. Just wait for the car to gradually come into the apex. Anything is better than going off there like we did last lap. I'm going to just keep it in third round all this. It may be a little bit more understeery as the engine braking isn't doing as much hard work for us, but I tell you, it certainly feels like it's behaving itself. It's just a bit less work to do around there in terms of the gears. God, I've got to come off the throttle there. It's got that much power. It's only 565 brake horsepower, but it feels like it's got over 1,000. It's like that one in Australia that was made famous by racing at Bathurst against like silhouette cars and absolutely making a mockery of them down the straights. There's a video of it going down Conrad, and it's just this red missile. Don't really need to save it that proactively out of there. I mean, I've got time to set a lap, so I need to try and put a good one in. Lifting a bit there to make sure we can stay on line for Spoon. Oh, turned in and it was just not wanting to turn in. Staying in third again. More lock on to really get that front end around. Do we have to pit or anything in this race? We'll have to have a look. But my word, the speed is insane. Braking. Big lift through there. But again, I'd rather be safe. 150 is as late as I dare for the chicane. And that's probably about as late as we're ever going to manage. Over the curbs aggressively. And across the line we go. I'm not dipping onto that grass this time. Let the traction control carry us out. 2.5 seconds up, 2:05.2. That will not be pole position because there are some very fast cars in this lineup. But I'm going to carry on, do a little bit of extra quality and a bit more practice and just test a few things and see if I can set a faster lap. Okay, as you can see, I improved on my time quite a bit. A 2:03.7 in the end, which has put us second on the grid, which I'm really, really pleased with. However, you can see what the meta car is here. I think last time it was the F40, but right now it seems to be the Diablo. We've got a number of them around us in the field. We have 16 drivers in this race in total. There's a couple of F40s further back there as well, a few McLarens, not many actual GT500 cars. 3 white cars near the front of the grid though, and as I said before quali, I love a white livery. I've run the car on 0 traction control, which has opened it up a little bit. However, it does try and kill me out of the final corners. I lost a lot of time both times out of the final corner, so I need to be careful here. We need to have a look and see. There's no mandatory stops or anything. No, minimum number of stops 1. Oh dear. What tyres are we going to be on then? Because it was very wet then. Won't lie, I'm a little bit scared for this. Starting on the front row as well. I think we are going to run with traction on this time. We're going to run on traction 2. We're on racing hards, and it's raining. There's not a massive amount of water on the surface yet though. There's no water on the surface by the look of it. It's an interesting combination, but how good does that car look, man? Okay, let's do it then. Let's try and get off to the best possible start we can. The weather all around us is rain, rain, rain. So we've got to be careful of how quickly the conditions are going to get slippery here. I may not get all the time in the world to look at the radar. We've been four-wheel drive car. We seem to have the legs on this Lambo already. Then again, DL seems quite quick straight off the bat, so we'll see. Just got to keep an eye out for that water building up. Oh, try not to hit him, Chaz. Gotta be patient. Standing water isn't building up yet. Like the surface water on the bottom left of the screen behind my head on the video, so intrigued by that. But look at the skyline go! We are going to dial the traction back to nothing. I think there's a car on my inside, maybe. I think I got a little shove there. God. Not sure if I got a shove or if I just understeered wide, but this car, man, it's so fast. Oh, that's understeer. That's understeer. We're going off. We're going off. Don't rejoin like an idiot. We're all right. Nice, smooth and easy rejoin. No cars were there. No cars were hurt in the making of that rejoin. I'm going to put the traction back on because I'm too scared to throw away a result trying to get cocky on 0 traction. Seems like the standing water is non-existent. But then you can see, look at the rain clouds. You can hear it picking up and dropping in certain parts of the circuit. God, the rain. Suddenly water. Yeah, it's suddenly bucketed it down now. Oh my word. This is gonna get sketchy. Okay. Seems like now is the time to pit, if any. There are others on intermediates when I'm not. Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do that, please, car. This car right up my chuff. Yeah, I need to be on inters. Oh my God. Backen is breaking away. This is mental. Oh my God, it's so loud. Lambo's gone. Lambo's gone. I'm gone. I'm understeering straight on. Oh, it's all gone wrong. But right at the same time because we're leading. Short to third, go. We are just going to be purely aquaplaning now if anything goes wrong. I've never heard rain that loud in a video game. We're locking up. We're locking up. We're understeering. No, we're all right. Oh no, we're not all right. It's gone to pot. Just get it into the pit. Still in the lead, Chaz. Come on. Crawl. Crawl. Oh my God, even crawling, it's going straight on. There's someone behind me on inters or something. It's gone. Oh, I saved it. Pits. Right. Inters. That's mental. Absolutely mental. There are some people that have gone past, and I don't know if they started on inters or something to begin with. But wow. That is pretty nuts. We had the lead on the way into the pit lane. Let's see if we've got it on the way out. Look how good this car looks. Okay. Yeah, a few people have carried on. Okay, we've got inters. And they make such a difference already. Yeah, there's a yellow Lambo there that's clearly not on inters. Having a big old struggle. Thank you. Let's see if we can make some more ground up here. Bye-bye. It's rare that you ever go to full wets, I remember people saying. So I don't think that's going to be something we need to consider. But there's two drivers way further ahead. I'm not sure if they started on inters or something. But they might have seen this coming. They might have been looking at the weather radar. Got a short shift. Don't overdo it. Yellow flag, that means car off. There is car off from second position. Which now means we are second. For now. Oh God. Ran very wide there at Spoon. Right, forgive me for a moment while I try and concentrate. please don't do that, car. Don't like it when you do that. I'm well aware that the car in front is gaining and losing time quite quickly. The Lamborghini behind as well is sort of compressing up behind me every so often and then dropping away again. I think the leaders had a mistake because they've lost like 2 or 3 seconds in the last couple of corners. The thing is, are you going to need inters all the way through this race? Don't think so, because it didn't look like it was going to rain again. I don't think it's still raining a bit. There's still drops on the circuit, so I don't know. The heavy rain is back. Look at the weather radar. It is well and truly back. My word. Yeah, even on inters you have to be so careful. Oh, the understeer there is massive. This is treacherous. But this is awesome. This is a spicy, spicy race. Very disheartening if you get the wrong tyres or have an off here. This is not easy. And there's me still going over curbs like an idiot. We're probably in one of the only four-wheel drive cars in the field, are we? I didn't pick this because of that. I didn't even know it was going to rain. So, yeah, if it is the case that I've accidentally picked the only front-wheel drive, or sorry, four-wheel drive car, then fantastic. Race leader is doing a sterling job at the minute. Currently opening up the gap again. Oh my god. You have to put so much lock on to get it to behave in wet weather. You have to really just overdo it on the lock just to get the front end to find some sort of grip. A mistake is going to decide this, I think. The tyres will be good to the end. The wet weather is with us till the end. There's going to be a mistake that decides this. It'll probably be by me. Oh, there's a mistake. Into the gravel. had the thought though, there is a mandatory pit stop in the race, isn't there? And the car in front hasn't completed it, so am I pushing unnecessarily hard to catch up with them? Or should I still push this hard anyway, just to make sure that I stay away from the car behind? Because Cole Trickle, the German, is catching me quite quickly. Then again, come to think of it, Cole Trickle started near the back of the grid, so I'm not sure that he has done a stop either. So I'm probably in a good place right now. Knowing me, there's probably something I've overlooked and missed out on here. There's 3 laps to go after this. And this is, I mean, my eyes are on stalks. It's very tough. I grabbed second there and the car went across the inside curve just on pure deceleration. Let's not do that again. Now 9 seconds off the lead, or I was. It was about 7 something earlier. Gap to Cole Trickle has stayed about the same behind me, so not too worried about that right now. Especially if that driver has to put in another stop. Just gotta keep my nose clean till the end. Ugh, unlike that. Oh, too hot into there. Just about got away with that. I don't need to look after the tyres or anything, so I don't know why I was going on the wetter part of the circuit over on the left. But now it's raining even harder. It's just absolutely relentless. I know this has been a bit of a lonely race, I've not had much of a battle with anybody, but this is one of the toughest daily races I've ever done. This is brutal. Back end is trying to get away over there and there. Oh dearie me, the Inters can't displace enough water for that. Cole Trickle is now under 10 seconds behind with 2 laps to go. This is getting more and more sketchy as time goes by. Oh, we're off. We're off. Please don't spin. Thank you, car. Stopped. Gap to cold trickle is 7.7 seconds. He's really taken a big chunk out of me on that lap. We're on to lap 9 out of 10 now. How many of these drivers know it's a mandatory stop? It's a good thing I checked, isn't it? Because I'm not sure the car in front or behind have pitted. I think it's usually a minute penalty if you haven't pitted. Just got to overdo it so much on the lock round here. This car has been absolutely fantastic though. I'm intrigued by whatever car the two drivers either side of me are running. Just to see if they're in four-wheel drive cars as well. Okay, now might be the moment of truth to see whether current race leader pits or just carries on. They are carrying on, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So this could be actually second place. Or it could be that we're about to win because the cars either side of us have not pitted. Let's find out. One more tidy lap is all I need, so I'm going to concentrate. The speed at which the circuit has dried out is mental. But then again, I suppose they have to exaggerate stuff like that when it's only a small race like this. Was that the leader spinning? There was a lot of tyre squeal then. It sounded like there was a lot of tyre squeal off to my left, but maybe not. Only a few corners to go. I've opened back up the lead over cold trickle and closed right in on the race leader. So I wonder if they were on a full wet tyre, which you rarely have to use, I've been told. And that's why when it was really leathering it down, they were faster than me. But we'll see. Well done to Aminé who has crossed the line first and takes the win on the road. I'm really happy to have started second and finished second in this delightful skyline. And we do get the win. Get in. Come on, I thought they hadn't pitted. Fantastic. Let's see if Cole Trickle didn't pit either. No, he did. He had pitted. Fair play. But we take the win. Get in. That's a fantastic result. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. That was very, very difficult. One of the most brutal and difficult daily races I have ever done. Yeah, and look, Amine finishing down in 7th place in the end with that 1 minute penalty. Ouch. I'm absolutely over the moon with that. That's one of my first daily race wins in quite a while, if I remember rightly. What an absolute corker that was in that skyline. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget you too can take on the daily races on Gran Turismo 7 so long as you have the game with an online connection. See if you can get that win as well in a very tough race. Thank you so much for watching as ever here on GT Planet. We hope you enjoyed it and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.